Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? Looks like our wallets are going to take another beating. I do think this is prepped for Saiyan Day, possibly, but I'm quite surprised they literally came out with this at the very end of 5-year anniversary in JP. But let's take a look. So it is going to be a new Dokkan Fest Beerus and also a Whis unit coming out. We'll talk about the Beerus unit first, and the category itself looks pretty interesting. I did take a quick look, not really detailed enough, but let's just go ahead and take a look. So it is going to be a super physical type Beerus unit. In terms of the actual skill sets, let's take a look. So leader skill is a new category called Ikari Bakatsu. I would translate that to like Fury Unleashed. So any rage mechanic unit, I'm assuming, would fall under that leader skill category. So units like Namek Goku, the Rage Vegeta, stuff like that. The units that go into rage mode, I would assume this is what it applies to. Secondary leader skill is also Realm of God, so it's going to be the new Fury Unleashed or Rage Unleashed category, and Realm of God's category Ki +3, HP increase of 130%, and then attack and defense increase of 170%. In terms of the super attacks and stuff, we'll cover that here in a second once I'm able to see everything. In terms of links, looks like, let's just scroll past here. Let's talk about the passive first because I can actually look at the whole thing. So looks like passive skill, defense increase of 100%, and upon activating super attack increase of 150%, and then after receiving an attack for that turn, attack and defense increase of 70%, and Realm of God, if there's a Realm of God's category enemy, randomly changes a type into Rainbow Key and effectively attack against all types. So definitely a very, very powerful skill set to say the least. Like Tech Beerus, gets a attack increase based on attack received, and like Beerus and Whis, the LR version, do get that attack and defense increase upon receiving an attack. So it is pretty interesting stuff related to that. You're going to see a pretty substantial difference with that attack and defense increase of 70% upon receiving attack for the remainder of the turn. On top of that, you do get a flat 100% defense increase and then attack increase of 150%, plus you do get the ability to randomly change key into rainbow type, so that's going to help out some of the other units on rotation as well. He doesn't really have a nuking passive, so I assume the ability to change a random type into rainbow key is meant for some of the other units that can be on the team. So super attack, from what I can tell, it looks like raises attack and causes immense damage. There looks to be a comma at the end to signify that there is another skill set built in, so we'll cover that here in a second, but I want to talk about the active skill first. So active skill can be, I guess activated is the right word, but after the 4th turn of the start of battle, and HP is 70% or below, so you can activate it based on those parameters or criteria. The active skill itself is for 1 turn, attack and defense increase of 50%, effective attack against all types, and guaranteed to hit the enemy, basically. So anything with like dodge mechanics and stuff like that doesn't really apply to this unit during the rage mode. So those are definitely pretty good stuff, and yeah, we'll see how this all plays out. Category wise, looks like, again, the Fury or Rage Unleashed category, Realm of Gods, movie bosses, sibling spawn, rivals, and master and student bond category. So here we go with the super attack. So again, has the ability to raise attack and cause immense damage. Along with that, greatly reduces enemies' defense. So that is some pretty powerful skill sets with this unit. I really like. My wallet needs to take a break, so hopefully this is coming up for Saiyan Day and not like literally in a few days type deal. Let's take a look at the Whis unit. So the Whis is a super strength type. Looks like, based on what I'm seeing, it's the Master and Student Bond category lead. Let's take a look at some of the details here. So yeah, Master and Student Bond category, key plus 3 HP, attack and defense increase of 120%. In terms of like links, you're looking at what is it? Warrior Guys, I think is the right one. Cold Judgment, Connoisseur, Gentleman, I think is what that one's called. Shocking Speed, Rival Duo, and Fierce Battle. I didn't cover the links for Beerus, but it's probably pretty similar. They tend to share a lot of links together. Let's see, for the passive skill on this guy, it's an attack and defense increase of 100%, and then super high chance to evade enemy attacks, and then for every attack evaded, an additional 50% defense. Okay, so 回避するたびにそのターン中さらに defense goes button up. So I guess upon evading enemy attack for that turn, you'll get a defense increase of 50% additionally. I don't think that applies to every like every attack evaded. That would get a little bit too ridiculous, I think, in terms of like the defense bust, not bust, but buff. So my assumption is, once evading the enemy attack for that turn, you'll get an additional defense increase of 50%. That's what I assume it is. And then if you have a Beerus unit, and this doesn't count Beerus and Whis, so if you do have a Beerus unit on rotation or the same turn, all allies get an attack increase of 50% and 10% HP recovery at the end of the turn. So pretty powerful boost to attack there. And of course, this guy falls into, again, the Master and Student Bond category, Realm of Gods, and Siblings Bond. So whatever category this unit falls into, that attack increase to allies as well as that 10% to attack is going, or 10% HP recovery is going to be very, very beneficial to have. And this unit really is meant to be ran with a Beerus variation. So with the super tag, looks like 12 key super tag is basically causes supreme damage to enemy and then attack and defense decrease, and also seals SA. So this is this is a very useful unit to have, especially in Battlefield or Super Battle Road, Infinite Dragon Ball History maybe, and stuff like that. So I could definitely see some uses with this unit. I guess we can close out by just wrapping up with the super attack animation. So let's take a quick look, shall we? And I'm just gonna have this muted, but we can pretty much take a look at the animation itself. It looks like a pretty standard animation, if you know what I mean. And here we go. He does have an active skill, so we'll probably be able to see that as well. 破壊神を舐めるなよ. Yeah, I mean, the animation is definitely pretty slick. I do like the the colored shading and all that, and yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I think Whis is more or less just that KO screen looks pretty tight, actually. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. Yeah, I'm really hoping that this is a Saiyan Day type unit and not coming out immediately, because my wallet does need to take a break. But let me just go back, because I didn't cover the links on this unit, and we can just go from there. So looks like Realm of Gods, Prodigies, Connoisseur, Innocence, Shocking Speed, Berserker, and Fierce Battle is again the link skill setup for this unit. And because of, if you do plan on running that other super strength type Whis unit, you definitely do want to include some sort of Beerus variation with that in order to fully take advantage of the supporting function that Whis has. This guy's purely like an offensive and defensive like monster powerhouse, basically, because not only, again, are you looking at a standard 100% defensive increase with the passive skill, you're looking at 150% toward attack based on activating a super attack. Along with that, upon receiving an attack, you'll get an attack and defense increase of an additional 70% on that turn. And then you do get a secondary built-in function for facing Realm of Gods category enemies. You'll get the ability to convert ki into rainbow type. I would imagine this would be beneficial for the LR Beerus and Whis unit, because even running a Beerus unit, like the Tech Beerus unit is one that I would run with the LR Beerus and Whis, and you know, it's a little bit difficult at times to really get that 18 key super attack with the LR, so I would assume they're making like adjustments for that to make it a little bit easier for that unit to get the 18 key super attack. That's my guess, but either way, this guy's going to be very good. I think the brand new category, the Rage Unleash, is going to be pretty interesting to find out what the deal is with that. So, we'll see as more time goes on, and see what happens. But hopefully you guys found this helpful. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.